to increase that utilization and give the people who want to play together opportunity to play? Doesn't look like the course is filled.
Well, again, we're getting into management decisions here, and the board is beginning to encroach on management's responsibility. That's why I say the only one who can address this is Bill, really.
Well, I'm not saying it to make a motion. I'm just saying that logically, doesn't that seem to be serving the needs of the people who want to play together and have lunch? But it's not full. Even though it's league day, it's not full.
Let's get back to one thing here. Are we going to have a motion, or is this going to be a discussion? What's the next step?
We just received this information this morning. Can't hear you, Bill.
Can't.
We just received this information this morning. I received it just prior to going out to play golf. I played golf today with a gentleman who was a PhD in mathematics, and I spoke with our Class A golf professional. Both of these people overwhelmingly suggest that you will get more people coming through using the shotgun approach. Tuesday, you've got Women's Day, the women's golf leagues. Wednesday, you have the men's leagues. Friday, you have the couples leagues. I believe that that has got something to do with the way the numbers are here. Once again, these numbers are a very small snapshot. We've also, in our Thursday group, we've got over 20 people who have decided they're not playing anymore on Thursday because they wanted to, after golf, go to the restaurant and enjoy the camaraderie. That's being lost by moving to the tee times.
Kevin, the other thing is you're comparing November and December to January. November and December, people are away. I know I went north for Thanksgiving. People go north Christmas. And January and February is the time when you have so many more people here. Now, you're saying that you had 205 Thursday, but we had 245 today on a shotgun start. So the numbers are higher also today, and that was a shotgun day. And as Bill stated, I do not care for the fact that we received this information this morning. I didn't know any of this until I went on my computer this morning. Now, usually we get admonished if we don't have all of our documentation here at least 2 days prior to the board meeting. And if we're going to do that, I think we should have all of it given to us prior to, a couple of days prior to the meeting.
I have a comment. I concur with Kevin. This is an operational issue and not a board issue. Also, Bill's decision to go to tee times was based on the Badger report, which we all seem to have lost sight of right now.
I have another question. Kevin, it sounds like you're pushing for tee times on Tuesday and other days?
I believe what I said is that this issue is for the general manager to decide, not the board. That's what I said.
But it sounded like you were recommending we go to more tee times.
I was not, all I said was this issue back in November and December, whether seasonal or here, seasonal are here, that's why they signed up for the winter months. All I was suggesting is that those utilization rates for November and December, admittedly, I said it a number of times, January is too early to call. But in November and December, those utilization rates are too low. I don't propose to offer a solution. All I'm saying is that that is in the general manager's area of responsibility to come up and show the board what he plans to do to increase that utilization.
I assume there's going to be no motion, just discussion. Is that correct? We're going to table this?
Neil?
There's a resident discussion.
Okay, I'll allow some very limited resident input. It doesn't look like we're going to have a motion here. We're not going to get into a lengthy discussion here about this.
The only,
Again, these are comments, not questions. Okay?
yeah, the only comment I would make is if you can compare statistical information, you need your restaurant revenue to this. The Boston on Thursday, and the bar.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Like if you have tea times, there's less people coming in to eat at lunch and coming in for the bar, so you'd have to use those statistics as well.
Mike Walsh, Country Club Estates. Just to possibly refute Kevin's information as far as tea time. Shotgun people can make a request 9 days out or a shotgun start either in the morning or the afternoon. If you want to go for a tea time, you're still going to have to put in 9 days out. Now, the idea of having some tea times, more people may be temporarily playing on Thursday because they can get a tea time. Actually, I've noticed in the last 4 Thursdays, Kevin and his friends have been able to get a tea time at 10, or I should say 11:15. Myself, I put in, and I did either 7:15, 3:30, 7:15, and my last one now was 10:30. Now, when his people start asking for tea times, specific tea times, he's going to be fighting for everybody else in the Chelsea system to get that tea time. Now, are you and your friends still going to be trying to play because you've got tea times on Thursdays, even though those tea times may be scattered anywhere from 7 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the afternoon? You know, I know you're not going to answer that, but that's my point there. And what I understand, most of the people who don't play golf very often say that prepaid golfers are taking all of the tee times and they can never get a tee time. But most of these people that argue that for you are only trying to get a tee time 2 or 3 days before they want to play. And they will not make a tee time 9 days out. So whether you have tee times or shotgun, if you don't make a request more than 3 days out, you're just not going to get it. That's my
Any further resident comment? Okay, we'll take 2 or 3 more. Go ahead.
I guess my comment is we paid a lot of money for that group to come in and analyze what is wrong with our community. And that's one of the biggest things they said. If you want to make money on your golf course, limit how you're playing it now and have tee time. We paid all that money and it's going down the drain and you're going right back the way you were.
Yeah, let me address that. I don't think it's going down the drain. That's a good point. That's one of the reasons. Just so you know, Kevin and I looked at the day. The board didn't mandate a day. They did mandate they wanted to see an additional day. And when I left that in Kevin's hands. He's a Kevin Burnsworth. He's a golf professional, and you know, he can tell you how he chose it. It was, we looked at the different days. Monday, no, it was one of the busiest days. Saturday, no, it was the second busiest day. Tuesday, it's ladies. We looked at Tuesday morning because the ladies' 18-hole leagues got so small. And then after Tuesday afternoon is Niners. I mean, there's 100 golfers on Tuesday afternoon to play. They only play 9 holes, but it's a league, and it's a very popular league. So we didn't choose Tuesday. That left Fridays and Thursdays. Fridays is couples. It's a very popular event. Fridays is also a busy day, so it just sort of found its way to Thursday. What we want to do, we can't stop and go back now, in my opinion. You know, just like Bob just said, we paid the amenity analysis, and they said you need to explore this. And unfortunately, Thursday's the day that we picked. It could have been Monday, it could have been Saturday, it could have been Friday, but Thursday was the day we picked. We need to let this go for a while so we can see if there's a trend. This is a fact. The only way we're going to make any more incremental revenue the rest of 2011 is the daily fee play. That's it. We are going to get no more prepaid revenue. It's in. So, you know, I've got an obligation to every resident in here to maximize revenue. Now, are we going to change 7 days a week to tea times? No. But the point is, we picked Thursday. We need to keep it on Thursday for a while and find out if the daily fee revenue is going to expand. Just in 2 days, 2 Thursdays, it's gone up significantly. So if that's the case, then you know, I want to leave it there to see if it stays. If the revenue stays, and we can enhance and try to make up for some of our shortfalls. And I'm not specifically talking about golf. You know, we had some savings in our insurance, so we're going to go back and adjust the budget. But we need to give this a fair chance. If the shoe was on the other foot and we changed it from tea times to shotguns, and we did it for 3 weeks and then turned around and said, oh, well, it's not working, we're going to change it back.